I hope I'm in the right fucking spot. What is good, gamers? It's your boy The Goose, and we are back for episode number 18 of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney 2, Justice for All. I really hope I saved in the right spot. Well,
so much for that theory.
Mr. Wright, do you mind? What is it?
You took the time to research our circus, didn't you?
Well, yes, I did. Is there something making you think that I didn't?
If you did, then maybe you'll understand why I think you're off track.
Why is that?
Motive. This witness feels an incredible debt of gratitude towards the ringmaster. Anyone with relation to the circus is well aware of this. Oh! Thus, there's absolutely no way someone like this would kill the ringmaster. Your Honor, I'd like you to hear Acro's story. Learn about his relationship with the ringmaster and his life up until now.
But what do we do? There's no doubting that Acro deeply respected the ringmaster.
Acro's motive.
It seems that this case isn't over yet. Very well. However, I feel this is a good place to take a break. I will listen to the rest of Mr. Dingling's testimony after recess. This court will now take a 10-minute recess.
Damn, that's tough. That's tough. To be continued. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Save all my fucking slots, I guess. Damn, they're gonna make me go outside? Damn.
I can't believe it! Acro!
It's pretty shocking, isn't it?
It definitely is! And to think he was always the most straightforward of the group! Drebus, about that,
Acro tried to pin the murder on you on purpose.
He did! Psst, psst. but, I'm nothing but a little old nobody, you know?
But you're not, which is kind of the reason why...
Hey, pal! You're gonna ignore me after I went through all this trouble of bringing you some evidence?
Detective Gumshoe!
Forget it. I'm going home. This guy deserves to be guilty anyways. Oh, no, Detective. I'm sorry. Look, why don't you relax a little?
You've got some really tasty milk.
How about a card trick, Detective?
Well, if you insist.
Now about that evidence you mentioned, what is it?
Here you go.
This was yesterday in Acro's room.
Yep, and I've included the forensic results. Take a look at it later.
What do you mean later?
Miss Von Karma won't be mad that you're doing this?
That's why this is all a secret.
Huh?
Look, details are on a need-to-know basis, and we're not really allies or anything. But everything that's happened in court up until now has gone according to our plan.
I don't know. Miss Von Karma didn't seem in control of things there just now.
You'll figure it out eventually, pal. Yesterday, our final plans were set into motion.
Final plans?
Uh-huh. That reminds me, I've got a message from the prosecutor for you. Nothing is ever truly decided until the very end. That's it. That's it for me too, pal. I'm out of here.
What did he mean by that? The very end part?
I'm not sure. It was all pretty cryptic to me.
Oh, one more thing.
Don't scare me like that!
It looks like there's a large care package from the circus for the defendants.
What, for me?
It's milk. The reception area looks like some kind of dairy. So hurry up and drink it before it all spoils.
Entire dairy's worth of milk for me?
Who was giving him all this milk? Why is he the milk? I guess because he's like a farm boy.
Court is now back in session. Miss Von Karma, please continue from where you left off.
I'd like to continue with Acro's testimony, starting with his relationship to the victim. I'd also like to get proof from the defense. Proof of what kind of motive Acro would have to commit this crime.
Understood. Now, Mr. Dingling,
Yes, Your Honor.
please proceed with your testimony.
Finally, we get to the motive. Wait, Nick, are you okay?
Just do me a favor and don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. But the ringmaster.
Oh, I don't have the fucking
walkthrough up. Hold on.
When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. That's when the ringmaster of the Berry Big Circus, Russell Berry, took us in. I became an acrobat at about 9 years old. I wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life.
Also, I got new tattoos on my fucking ankles, and goddamn, do they hurt. That was such a painful spot to get tatted. Like, it didn't take that long, so it wasn't bad, but if I had to do something crazy there, that shit would have hurted bad, bro.
You're such a thoughtful young man.
As you heard, the witness deeply respected the victim. I wonder how anyone would think that Acro would kill the man he held in such esteem.
I want you to know. I just now remembered what's happening here, reading the walkthrough.
You're absolutely right. How could anyone think that, Mr. Wright? Which is why there's no real need for a cross-examination, is there?
Actually, that's the question I'm trying to answer myself. Why would Acro kill the ringmaster? Might be my last chance. Actually, no need to question him right now. Not at all. There's no need to cross-examine this witness.
What's that?
Why was the ringmaster murdered? There's no need to delve into that bit of testimony when I know the answer already.
Mr. Wright, I'd like to ask you a question.
Go ahead, Your Honor.
I would just like to know, can you provide a reason as to why Acro would want the ringmaster dead?
Actually, I can't. There's no reason. I don't think he did.
Nick?
Yeah, I didn't even have to think about it. It was obvious from the start. Your Honor, the reason that Acro killed the ringmaster is something that can't be proven.
What?
That's because Acro had no reason to kill the ringmaster at all. Ow!
Your foolish attempts to fool us like foolish fools is so foolhardily foolish. Did you forget? You made an accusation against this witness, did you not? I believe it was, this is the real killer of Russell Berry, ringmaster.
If you want to jump into the end of things, then yes, that sounds about right.
The end of things?
Acro, you didn't plan to kill the ringmaster at all, did you? The ringmaster wasn't your target that night.
What did you just say?
I'm saying that the target of this witness's murderous plot was not the ringmaster. Because it was never his intention to kill Russell Berry to begin with.
What?
Order! Order! Bailiff, I don't care who it is. Smack anyone who's loud in the face. Twice if you must. Mr. Wright, what in the world are you trying to do in my court? Oh!
Mr. Phoenix Wright, what in the world are you trying to do to his court? Are you attempting to imply that Acro was trying to kill someone else?
He was trying to kill Regina. He was trying to kill Regina. I have not talked to this effect to y'all. I've talked to my friends and shit about this, and people at work I've talked about this. He was not. He was trying to kill Regina. I know why. It's crazy. We'll get into it.
Regina Berry?
This young girl is the ringmaster's daughter, correct?
Acro, you were really aiming for her that night, weren't you?
Objection. You don't need to answer that. It's a mean-spirited leading question.
Objection! He could easily answer this question. If I'm wrong, all he has to say is, you're wrong. That's it.
That's it, huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Enough! Mr. Wright, allow me to... Oh!
The only thing allowed to interrupt me is death itself!
Huh?
And that goes for you too, Mr. Phoenix Wright! Show me evidence, now! I want to know why Acro would kill that Regina Berry!
Yes, me too! I demand to see some proof! Present evidence that proves Acro was out to kill this young girl!
Where's the note? Where's the note, bro? He slipped out of her pocket because he was giving it to her. Acro, you remember this, don't you? It's a piece of paper that we found in the ringmaster's tailcoat. Excuse me.
Inside the victim's tailcoat?
Acro wrote this note. It's ironically entitled To the Murderer. Its purpose was to call someone to the plaza at 10 p.m.
So you're saying that he called Russell Berry with that note?
Yes, but there's just one little problem.
Problem?
Acro did indeed place this note into someone's pocket. However, that someone was not the ringmaster.
You mean it wasn't for the...
That's exactly what I mean. The person this note was intended for was none other than Regina Berry!
Order! Mr. Wright, this little theory of yours...
It's the truth, Your Honor. It isn't a theory. Simply put, Regina didn't think the note was meant for her. Which is why, the morning of the crime, she placed it on the cafeteria bulletin board.
That's when her father, the ringmaster, saw the note.
That's correct. The ringmaster ended up in the plaza instead of Regina. And he was killed because of that mistake, instead of Regina!
That's incredible!
Remember the testimony that Acro gave us earlier today.
Lifting the bust and looking out the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on the lower body. If I were to do that, I'd end up falling out the window myself.
Acro had no idea who it was that arrived in the plaza, because he couldn't look down out of his window to see who it actually was.
I've got it! Acro thought it was Regina down in the plaza.
And that's when he let the bus fly. Damn.
Hey, Nick, isn't Regina listening to all this from the audience?
She is. Unfortunately, it's only going to get harsher from here.
I hope Regina can handle it.
Acro wrote this note to Regina!
Objection! A foolish fool, fucking piece of shit fool! You're so foolish you've even made me sound like a foolhardy fool! Very well, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If you're so sure, then tell us about this line. I have conclusive evidence of what took place.
Yeah? What about that line?
Well, if the note was meant for Regina Berry, it would mean that this note is declaring that Regina Berry is a murderer.
You just don't get it, do you?
What? What did you just say?
The ringmaster knew what that note meant, which is why he went to the plaza, in place of his lovely daughter. Oh shit.
Hold it right there, Mr. Wright. What is this incident that's alluded to in the note?
The incident 6 months ago. I know all about it. An incident occurred 6 months ago, and now I am more than ready to show this court what happened at that time.
Moron!
Wait, are you sure that it relates to the present case?
It does indeed, Your Honor. Everything in this case has its start in what happened 6 months ago.
Really, Nick?
I think so.
Well then, if that's the case, hurry up and tell us about it. What is this conclusive evidence mentioned in the note? I know I'd certainly like to know what it is.
If I can't answer that question, the judge is going to think I'm bluffing. Conclusive evidence is... small season barn.
Achoo! 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 Achoo!
What kind of spicy joke is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Isn't a joke at all. It's the decisive evidence you asked for.
What do you mean?
Recall that the victim was trying to take a wooden box away with him. He was doing so because this piece of decisive evidence is what was inside.
Another unbelievable conclusion. Very well, Mr. Wright, so what exactly are you saying? Are you claiming Regina Berry killed someone with a small bottle of pepper?
Taking the note into account, that's the only logical conclusion you can draw.
Objection! The foolish fool who never tires of his own foolish ways. If you're so sure, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then answer this question. Who was Regina Berry's intended victim?
I mean, intended and ended up, I mean...
Who is this?
That is Acro's younger brother.
Objection! What does this prove? His younger brother isn't dead?
Technically, that's true. However, Bat has been in a coma for 6 months now, so close enough. It's not a stretch to see how Acro could feel that his brother is dead.
Regina! She did that to him?
You'll spend your entire life dreaming up new ways to be a fool? Naturally, the prosecution has looked into Acro's brother, Sean Dingling. 6 months ago, he was bit by a lion and fell into his current comatose state.
A lion?
Miss Regina Berry, is an animal tamer by trade. However, no tamed animal in that position is ever trained to attack another human. They wouldn't understand the command. Moreover, Miss Regina could never do something like that. It's just not in her.
Oh, that's how that works.
So then what happened to Acro's brother?
He's not the victim of an attempted murder. He's the victim of an accident.
I see.
Now what do we do? No one seems to be going along with your theory. Do you think what happened to Bat was actually an accident?
It was more than just that. Right? It was more than that. The lion biting Bat was no accident at all.
What?
You're such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix Wright. There's no way that Regina would ever incite a lion to attack another human being.
She might not have incited the lion to attack another human being, but Regina's responsible. What do I present? The scarf? The bloody scarf? Oh, there's pepper on it.
That's just a scarf.
Acro. This scarf is something that Bat used to wear, correct?
That's right.
And who was the one that gave this scarf to Bat? Jesus Christ.
Regina. Regina gave it to him.
Regina?
There's something more than just blood on this scarf, Your Honor.
And what might that be?
Pepper.
Pepper?
Pepper. Regina gave this scarf to Bat right before the accident, and she covered it with as much pepper as she could! Hey, what's with the silent treatment?
Excuse me, Mr. Wright. You've done a good job of fingering a criminal. But out of curiosity, what was her crime?
Don't say it like that.
Miss Barry gave a pepper-covered scarf to Bat as a present. Where's the crime in that?
It still seems like the judge doesn't get it.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, wasn't it said that the accident seemed to be the lion seemed to be smiling?
Smiling? The lion was smiling?
Right before Bat was bit by the lion. For a moment, the lion's mouth changed and it looked like he was smiling.
Lions smile?
I've never heard of them smiling, however.
Lions sneeze.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Leon wasn't trying to bite Bat at all! In reality, all he actually did was sneeze. She put pepper so the lion would sneeze, and it bit his fucking head off! And she thought that was so funny! She was like, haha, I pranked you! My lion fucking ate your head! That was the fucking twist, bro. I've been sitting on that the whole game. She's nuts!
What?
You fool!
You've got to be kidding me!
Objection!
What's the matter, Miss Von Karma?
I object for objection's sake. Mr. Phoenix Wright, you sincere that you believe it? You really intend to say that this is how this joke of an accident actually happened?
Of course I do. It's the truth.
Gotta be careful, I'm not like fucking up my tattoos.
The lion sneezed due to the pepper, and that's when Bat lost consciousness. Acro nearly lost his brother due to this accident, or this joke as you put it. Which is why he tried to get his revenge against Regina.
You foolish idiot!
It almost does seem like a terrible joke, doesn't it? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Wright.
Oh,
To think that there's someone who treats this accident with the respect it deserves.
Are you telling me that what I said was true?
Acro!
You don't mean, you can't mean, this?
are you affirming the defense's claim?
Mr. Wright, unfortunately, your imagination is not enough to find me guilty of murder.
What do you mean by that?
The pepper, the scarf, the lion. I see where you're going, but it's a bit hard to swallow. Not to mention the fact that there's an even bigger problem with your theory.
What would that problem be?
The same problem it's always been, evidence. If I drop Max's bust on top of the ringmaster, where is the evidence that proves that claim?
Oh, shit.
You mean the conclusive evidence?
The biggest problem is the murder weapon, or the lack thereof, to be more precise.
The murder weapon.
the bus that the defense claims was used. If that were to be found in Acro's room, and if it was covered with the victim's blood, that would be awfully conclusive evidence in my eyes.
Yes, it would be. Damn it, I missed. The bust.
Nick, you gotta do something!
This is the last step. If I get this one right, the case is won. Let's see how things play out. It might be worthwhile to search Acro's room, but...
But why aren't you going to search his room?
It looks like you finally figured things out, didn't you? Now you know the true meaning of uncommon total justice.
I guess. I figured with you, that's the least I should expect. You'd leave no stone unturned.
Of uncommon never leaves anything to chance. We already searched Acro's room yesterday.
What did you find?
There's no reason to even say it. If we found what you think we found in that room, Acro would not be here as a witness. But to put the point on it, Max's bus was not in the room. The murder weapon is still unaccounted for.
You see, Mr. Wright, the bus wasn't in my room.
Furthermore, Detective Dick Gumshoe executed the search by complete surprise, and we took Acro directly to the prosecutor's office after that. End of story.
Just wait a second. Something's funny about all this.
It looks like you lack the final nail to put into my coffin.
But what about the scarf? What about the note?
What about them, Mr. Wright? No offense, but the only evidence that's relevant here is that which pertains to the death of the ringmaster. You should know that by now.
Do something, Nick. Don't let this case slip away. The bust, where is it now?
Where's the bus right now?
You're Phoenix Wright. You know where that bust is. I'm sure you do.
There's not even a single clue. How am I supposed to know where the bust is?
It seems this case is coming to a close. The defense's counter-arguments look to have fallen short.
Damn, are we cooked? Thank you for your support.
Hack!
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Wright.
I think that brings to an end the cross-examination of this witness.
Damn, we're cooked! Hold it! Who's that? Who's that? Who is that? Who is that?
Hold it! Where is Max's bust? The defense needs time to prepare to present its case. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous and it just bit my tongue.
What? We need time to do what? Ow!
Why are you the most surprised person here? She's your aide, isn't she?
Do you really have a case to present, Mr. Wright?
Are you asking me?
The rest is up to you, Nick. Good luck.
Hey, wait, you can't be serious.
Acrobats always have their lives on the line, don't they? But that's how Acro's lived his entire life up until now. Now it's time for us to walk across our own tightrope. If we don't, we're certain to lose.
Very well. The defense may proceed.
He doesn't have a clue, and I don't think he'll be finding one anytime soon.
Walking the tightrope of logic, there's no room for a false step. Sink or swim. The only way through is forward. Ugh, my mouth's got I need water. Yeah, got it. Somewhere in this courtroom, baby. Somewhere in this courtroom, baby. It's right here. It's right here. Let's get it. It's obvious. The bus is inside this very courtroom.
It's obviously where?
Allow me to pinpoint the location of the bus once and for all. Acro, I'm sorry to ask this, but do you mind if I take the blanket off your wheelchair?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you, Mr. Wright.
Well, you are a big guy, and you have a pretty big wheelchair because of it. I just wanted to make sure you weren't hiding anything under that blanket. Because it seems to me that it'd be really easy to say, hide a bust under there?
Once again, your penchant for humor hits me where it hurts, Mr. Wright.
I think it's pretty amazing that you can laugh in your position. However, your lightheartedness doesn't change the fact that the bust is under there. We all know that you can't leave the lodging house by yourself in your condition. That proved inconvenient when Miss Von Karma happened to search your room yesterday. If she had found the murder weapon in your room, it would have been all over. Which is why you had to hide it. And the only place you could hide it, under your wheelchair. Which is why, Acro, I have to ask you again. Would you please remove the blanket from your lap?
Well done, Mr. Wright. Masterfully played.
Maria.
You fool! How could you?
She knew, didn't she, bitch ass? She fucking knew. She knew. Fuck you.
You've got me. I've been backed by a real pro. Actually, 2 of them.
2 of them? What? Count Maya?
Miss Franziska von Karma and Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What?
There's just one thing I'd like to know. How did you know to launch the surprise search on my room last night? There were 2 pieces of decisive evidence, the cloak and the bust. I burned the cloak in my room and threw the ashes away with the trash. Regina always took my trash out every morning, you know. But the bust, obviously I couldn't throw that away. When you executed your search, all I could do was try and hide the bust. And the only place that I could hide it quickly was under this wheelchair. Miss Von Karma, you had things all figured out, didn't you? I was completely sucked in by your calculated strategy. And now to be caught in the middle of court hiding the murder weapon. There's no way I can escape that. So you've got me. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well done, Miss Von Karma.
It all makes sense now.
I can't believe that Von Karma thought that far ahead. It's amazing.
Uh-huh. You definitely couldn't tell by looking at her. I know I sure couldn't.
I can't believe it! Me! Make a mistake! Why did I order a surprise search of your room? If only I hadn't done that!
It seems we've finally arrived at the truth. Acro,
Yes, Your Honor.
did you kill the ringmaster of Berry Big Circus, Mr. Russell Berry?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm responsible for that crime.
Aggro.
All my brother wanted was for Regina to like him, and that's why he'd tease her. One day, my brother sprinkled some pepper on Regina. She started sneezing so hard, you couldn't help yourself from laughing. And that's why Regina thought it'd be funny to get him back in the same way.
And that's why she covered the scarf with pepper.
I know she didn't mean for anything bad to happen, I know this. She just wanted to make my brother sneeze a few times too. But I just couldn't forgive her, no matter what. What am I truly guilty of? I'm guilty of never, ever being able to understand her. Your brother became a star. Regina believes in that so purely that she would laugh innocently while saying it. Too innocently. I just couldn't stand it, no matter how hard I tried.
That's when you decided to do something about Regina.
How dreadful!
So are you saying that you are a victim in all of this as well?
No, that's not what I mean.
Oh,
I'm nothing but a murderer. That's who I am. At first, I thought I'd kill myself. Then I pondered giving myself up. But I couldn't just up and leave. I just couldn't. Not yet. That's why I tried to pin this on Max. Max, I'm so sorry. I just couldn't up and leave yet.
damn.
This has been a strange case. It's almost a reflection of the circus itself.
I'm an idiot! I can't believe it! You beat me again!
I believe this case is now beyond any point of discussion. Thus, I'd like to declare my verdict. Not guilty!
Let's go! Let's go! Woo! Let's go! Let's go! Woo! Let's go, baby!
This court is adjourned.
Yo, we clutched up. We clutched up, baby! Woo! Woo! Woo!
Fabulous! But to be honest, I can't really be too happy about this.
Aggro, the ringmaster, Regina, and Bat. Not a single one of them was a bad person inside, huh?
That's a good question, and I don't know the answer to, and one I don't know the answer to. Max, many congrats, but only a max a million of them. Thank you. What's with the vibe in this room?
We're just thinking about Acro.
No. If you worry about people too much, then you'll be like this forever and never happy.
Huh?
She's been like this for a while now. Sweetie pie.
Pat and Acro, they're never coming back. Now everyone's gonna split up. Regina, Mr. Right, tell me something.
What do you want to know, Regina?
Acro said something right at the end.
I just couldn't up and leave yet.
Does that mean that Acro is he gonna try and get his revenge on me?
I don't think so, right? Right? Yeah, I don't think so. He's not gonna do that to you, Regina.
Are you sure? Are you really sure? I can believe that.
Yep, Acro doesn't have any desire for revenge anymore.
If that's true, then I want to see some evidence.
Huh?
I want to know you're not just making up stuff about Acro not wanting revenge.
I present that, right? Yeah. Take that! Acro didn't want to get caught for a reason. He wanted to see his brother open his eyes again.
Bat! That's right, Regina. He's still alive, you know? I never knew. But now that Acro's been caught. Uh-huh. I know. What? I'll do it. I'll stay next to Bat as long as it takes. Until he opens his eyes. And then until he can meet Acro again.
That's so sweet of you, Regina.
I'm sorry, Acro. I'm sorry, Bat.
Well, hopefully this is enough to give her a little peace of mind.
Hey, Max. What is it, Mo? We really put you through a lot, didn't we, buddy? I'm sorry about what happened. So whenever you'd like to leave us, I'll pay your fee and rip up the contract. I understand. What a fabulous thing to do for me. I might even leave tomorrow. What's going to happen to the circus now? That's the big question. Our ringmaster was really an amazing person, wasn't he? Even though he's not here anymore, everyone's sticking together. The staff, the performers, no one wants to leave the circus. And that's why I've made a decision. What is it? I've decided that I will take over as the new ringmaster. I'll turn this circus into the best circus the world has ever seen. The best circus the world has ever seen. Don't laugh.
That's quite the goal.
Yay, I can't wait.
Then I guess that changes things. Huh? There's only one thing that the best circus the world has ever seen needs. The world's best illusions, which means this circus needs the best magician the world has ever seen. Max, let's work together and make our circus super fabulous. What do you say, big guy? I don't know what to say. All I can say is thank you.
Regina, you're gonna help them out too, aren't you?
I don't know. Maybe the circus would be better off without me.
What are you talking about, Regina? Why do you think I brought you to court today? We've got to work together to make the Berry Big Circus bigger than it's ever been.
Mo!
Mo's right, sweetie pie. It can't be the Berry Big Circus without Regina Berry.
Max! Nick!
Seems like everything's going to turn out all right here.
I can't wait to go see the best circus the world has ever seen.
We'll save you the most fabulous seats. It'll take us a while to get ready, but I'm gonna order special whoopee cushion seats.
Yo, what the fuck is that? What is that? What's happening?
I see what made the case. Yesterday's surprise raid. It really paid off just like you said it would, sir. You had it all figured out, didn't you? It was just a theory. If Acro really was the killer, I thought this was the only way it could end. Especially if he was the defense attorney.
You mean Mr. Wright?
Oh shit! Oh shit! It's him! It's him!
Of course. Well, Detective, my plane is about to leave. As for Mr. Acro's case, I plan to personally stop by the Chief Prosecutor's office as soon as I get back.
I need to hammer out his voice.
Understood, sir. I'll be waiting for you, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's him! It's him! It's my boy! Oh! Oh, I forgot! Oh, I forgot he comes back! Oh, his picture's right there and I wasn't even thinking about it. Oh! I need to watch the old ones, get his voice ready. I need to get my boy ready. Nothing but the best for my boy Miles Edgeworth. Nothing but the best. Oh, if you were not hype, you should be. Get fucking hype because next week we hop into this shit. We're doing the last trial of the game and this shit's about to go crazy. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.